Let's clap it up. Hey, Shalom, Israel. Once again, it's the Sabbath service. I'm going to go ahead and get it started. You say Majim, which means to stand. Going to call up the first trooper.
Trooper Zarwan, Banya Howard, Banya Sharala.
Trooper Zarwan, Banya Howard, Banya Sharala.
Yeah, about you know, Shabbat.
How about you? Shabbat.
La La Sharala, which means to Israel.
Banya Hakadam, which means face the east. We're getting started with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanau, Shabbat Shamar, Wadash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malafaka, Baba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamai, Nathanalau, Lakam, Ka, Yawam, Wakalakana, Kawafa, it's like Kawath, Kawawath now, Kasalak now, Kabawath Yanau, Wala'ah, Tabaya now, Banasana one, Paul, I was shy now, Maya, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Waha'ala, what Salagi, Wahatapari, I am alone. This is in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. It's a cock of power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Baba Kasha, Nathanalah, Hakak, La Rapa'ah, Kalmakala, Wakar Maradwa, Hakak, Latahor, Hamatazari, Hakak, Lahakwayam, Hamatayam, Hakak, Al Rakapawa, Hatama'ala, Lagarsha, by Hashem Yahushai, Wadama. It's a Hakak power in the English. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it. This is bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Barak Lana. Wayasharala. Wayabaya. Sapari. Barak. Rapa'ah. Magun. Hagan. Wayashim Yahushua. Wadama. This is in the English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua.
Bless us in Israel.
Bless us in Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Protect.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
This is Psalm 21 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanyan.
Ayanyan.
Al-Ahari.
Al-Ahari.
Mahayan.
Mahayan.
Yaba'ah.
Raba'ah.
Izari.
Izar.
Izari.
Izar.
Ma'ayin.
Ma'ay.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Ashah.
Samayam.
Shamayah.
Waharatazah.
Raharatazah.
Al-Yatan.
Al-Yatan.
Lamawat.
Malawat.
Magalka.
Magal.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamar.
Ana'la'ah.
Ana'ana.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashah.
Sharamar.
Shamamar.
Yasharala.
Yasharah.
Yahawaka.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazal.
Al-Yah.
Al-Yah.
Amyanka.
Am-Yah.
Yamam. Yawamam.
Yamamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarah.
Balayala.
Wayarah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamar.
Kalrad.
Kalrah.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Napash.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'atka.
Tasa'at.
Wabu'aka.
Mabuba'at.
Mayata.
Mayatah.
Wa'aid awalam.
I am Allah.
This is in the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the
I
hill.
will lift up my eyes into the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth
he
Israel
that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee the sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in.
from this time forth,
From this time forth,
even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Amen. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahai.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Dama Yamlaka.
Al-Takakurash.
Al-Takakuach.
Wa-Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Tashakwa.
All.
All.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awawagika.
Al-Wawakika.
Yama Yaha Sluggy. Yaha Sluggy. Yaha Ma Yawan.
Yahama Yahawan.
Ra'ash. Sluggy. Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amika.
Al-Micah.
Ariyamwa.
Al-Yarawan.
Sawada.
Sawadah.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Ya'itazawa.
Yaitazawa.
Al-Tazapawanka.
Al-Tazapawanka.
Amara.
Amar.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Alakakida.
Magaya.
Magaya.
Wala Ayazipar. Sham Yasharala.
Shem Yasharal.
Iwata.
War.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Aitazawa.
Yaitazawa.
Laba.
Baba.
Yakadwa.
Yakab.
Al Yaka.
Al-Yakab.
Barara.
Barak.
Yakarathwa.
Rafa.
Ahal Slugger. Ahalia.
Ahalia.
Adawam.
Alawam.
Wayashama.
Shema.
Alayam.
Ayayam.
Mawaba.
Mamawa'ab.
Wahagarian.
Magard.
Gabal.
Ball.
Wa'aimawan.
Imawan.
Wa'aimalak.
Imalak.
Palashaf.
Shah.
Am Yeshabia.
Abiyashab.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gamasha War.
Gamashu.
Nalawa.
Wa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa. Slugger. Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Sarawad.
Sarawat.
Labanya. Lawat.
Banya Lawat.
Salah.
Salat.
Ashalaham.
Ayasalam.
Kamadia.
Maya.
Kasaya. Saraya.
Kasama. Sarawat.
Kayabyan.
Hayami.
Banakal.
Balakal.
Kwayashwan.
Kawashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamak.
Bayan Dahara.
Yandahar.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Ma.
La Adama.
Adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatam.
Nada.
Da.
Yamawa.
Namawa.
Kai Ira.
Kahawa.
Wakazaba.
Wakasaba.
Wakazabak.
Wakasaba.
Wakatazalmanai.
Zamana.
Kalnasai. Slugger. Kalnasa Ya Kamwa.
Karnasanya. Mawa.
Ashor.
Shor.
Amarwa.
Amar.
Nayarasha.
Wash.
Salaki. Na Yerusha.
Yerusha.
La Nawa.
Wa.
Ah. Na'awa.
Wa.
Alahayim.
Hay.
Alahaya.
Ya.
Shayatamwa.
Wa.
Kagal. Kagal.
Gal.
Kakwash.
Wash.
La Panya Rawaka. Salaki. La Panya Rawaka. Waka'a.
Napanya. Barakaka.
Kayash.
Kayash.
Tara Ira Ya Ira.
Ira ya ira.
Wakalaba.
Bakalaba.
Talahat.
Balahat.
Harayam.
Arayam.
Khan.
Ram.
Lawadapma.
Radap.
Basa Irika. Wabasa Wapatka.
Wapaka.
Tabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'a.
Ah.
Panaham.
Panaham.
Palawan.
Palawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Bakwash.
Shamka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
How.
Yabashwa.
Bashwa.
Wayabaala. Select. Wayabahalwa.
Waya Bahalu.
Aya'i.
Ay.
Wayakaparwa.
Bar.
Wayabadwa.
Ba.
Wayadawa.
Ba.
Kaya Ata.
Da.
Shamka. Shamka.
Ka.
Yahawa.
How.
Labaka.
Ba.
Al Yawam.
Ba.
Al-Kaha Arataza.
Barakas.
This is in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep thou not silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a turmoil,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden
and
ones.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said, Come,
They have said, Come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name of Israel
that the name of Israel
may be no more in
may
remembrance.
be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee.
are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and Hagarenes,
the Baal,
Baal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher is also joined with them.
Asher is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Say Lot.
Say Lot,
Do unto them as unto the Midianites,
do unto them as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sarah,
as to Jabim,
and as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
at the brook of Kisar,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung before the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zeed.
and like Zayed.
Yeah, all their princes all their princes as Zabah,
All their princes as Labat,
and as Jalmunna,
and as Amun,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
O my Yahweh,
O my Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth a wood,
as the fire burneth in wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame set the mountains on
So
fire.
persecute them
So persecute them
with thy
with
tempests,
thy temper,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm,
Fill their faces with shame,
fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded in trouble forever.
let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that
that
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
of all the earth.
Amen. This is blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah,
Rakatha Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shah,
wa ma ya ka'ala,
Ma'aika Kalal,
slugger. Alahayim,
Wa Ahalahai,
Matazabah, slugger. Matazabaya,
Matasabaya,
Alawap Yahana,
Alawakihan,
Alawap Yum,
Alawakim,
Asaranyum,
Asarayim,
Hakotaza Yanyum,
Makata Wa Ray,
Hakaya Yalam,
Akakela, Wayam,
Wayakowathim,
Wayakabaki,
Yahweh Bashim Yoshai,
Habashim
the
Yahweh,
water Aman.
Wadaman.
It's in the English. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahweh Shai,
and Yahweh Shah,
and Michael,
and Mike,
the angels,
the angels,
Commander General Yahana,
the General Yahweh,
the generals,
the generals,
the captains,
captains,
the officers,
the officers,
the troopers,
the troopers,
and the sisters.
and the sisters.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Sorry, which means turn. Shabbat. You be seated. All right. We're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to start in the book of Numbers. We're going to be talking about going over Israel, when out of Egypt, and of course going up against their enemies. There's so many enemies that they have, then and now. Like the scripture says, there's nothing new under the sun, right? So we're going to start in the book of Numbers, chapter 22, right? 22 and 22:39 in the Hebrew. Wayalak, Bala'aim, Ain, Balak, Wayaba'awa, Kora'ath, Korayath, Tazawath, Wayazabak, Balak, Bakwar, Wataza'an, Wayashalak, Labala'ain, Walasharyam, Asharah, Athwa, verse 40. Oh, Salaki, verse 41. Wayahaya, Babakar, Wayakwak, Balak, Ath, Bala'ain, Wayailak, Salaki, Wayailahwa, Bamawath, Ba'al, Wayara'ah, Masham, Kwataza, Ha'ain. All right, this is Numbers chapter 23, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Waya Amor, Bala'ain, Al, Balak, Banah, La'yah, La'yah, Bazah, Shaba'ai, Mazabakaf, Wahakan, La'yah, Bazah, Shaba'ai, Paryam, Washabai'ai, Ayaliam, verse 2. Wayaish, Balak, Ka'asharah, Dabar, Bala'ain, Waya'al, Balak, Wabala'ain, Par, Wa'ayal, Bamazabak, verse 3. Waya'amor, Bala'ain, Labalak, Hatayatazor, Hatayatazab, Al, Ilafka, Wa'alakar, Wa'alaka, Awalia, Yakara, Yahweh, Lakara,
Lakwa Ra'athya. Wadabar. Ma. Yara Anya. Waha Gadthaya. Lock. Waya lock. Shapya. Verse 4. Waya qual. Allahayam. All. Bala'ain. Waya Amar. Al Yawah. Ath. Shaba'ith. Hamazabah. Slaki. Hamazabah. Kath. Irakthaya. Wa'al. Tor. Wa'ayal. Wa'ayal. Bamazabak. Verse 5. Wayasham.
7.
Is that 7?
Started at 39, right?
4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's gonna be 7. After this 5.
After 5?
Yeah, after this 5. Wayasham. Yahweh. The bar. Bapya. Bala'ain. Waya Amar. Shawab. All. Slucky. Shawab. All. Balak. Wakah. Thunderbar. It's the end of 5. Hold on, slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 22 and verse 39 in the English. And Balaam went with Balak, and they came unto Kedroth Huzar, and Balak offered onyx and sheep, and sent to Balaam and to the princes that were with him. Verse 41. And it came to pass on the morrow that Balak took Balaam and brought him up into a high place of Baal, that thence he might see the utmost part of the people.
Now, just to fill you in on what's going on, Balaam, or Balaam, he was known as I don't even think he's not even of the tribes. This dude is a heathen, okay, but amongst the heathen, he was their prophet, and he was like a renowned seer, prophet, or they call him a diviner, which is like a warlock, basically, witchcraft, soothsayer. You know what I'm saying? And Balak is the king of Moab, and this dude, he saw the children of Israel coming out of Egypt, and he saw how many numbers. You know what I'm saying? He saw that it was a great multitude, and that basically they looked strong. They looked strong, and of course, he got jealous and he was afraid, because that's what it comes down to. He was afraid of the people, and he just wanted to eradicate them. He wanted to get rid of these people. So he went to Balaam and was like, "Hey, Balaam, he wants them to, Balaam to put a curse on him. That's what he wants. You know what I'm saying?" And Balaam is that dude that the ass stopped when he was going to go to Balak to tell him, and the ass donkey stopped. And he saw the angel, and Balaam didn't see it, and he hit the ass 3 times. This is who this fool is. You know what I'm saying? He is like, the donkey said, "Why you hit me? You don't see that angel right there?" You know what I'm saying? And people be like, "Hey, man, how the donkey gonna talk?" You know what I'm saying? The Most High can do anything. He create all things. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing to us, because we believe. We got that spirit of belief. You know what I'm saying? We believe it with faith, not by sight. You know what I'm saying? But if we did see it, we know that's from the Most High. Bottom line. But so he, and he wanted to go to the utmost parts of the people. You know what I'm saying? Like the end, and usually that's what these enemies do. They like to go to the like, for instance, I think Pharaoh did the same thing. They went towards the end the utmost, like the end of the people, they were old. They were old, children. Children, people that couldn't protect themselves. It wasn't the military, so they wanted to go and attack them from behind. So he wanted to go to the utmost, go to the back and stuff and see who they were. Show Balaam like, oh, there they go right there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. That's how these heathens be. You know what I'm saying? Slaughter. Go ahead.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 23 and verse 1. And Balaam said unto Balak, build me here seven altars, and prepare me here 7 oxen and 7 rams. And Balak did as Balaam had spoken, and Balaam offered on every altar a bullock and a ram. Verse 3. And Balaam said unto Balak, stand by thy burnt offering, and I will go. Peradventure, the Lord will come to meet me, and whatsoever he showeth me, I will tell thee. And he went to an high place.
That's lucky. Now, of course, in the scriptures it says the Most High hasn't dealt with any other nation, right? But in this instance, he can deal with anybody. You know what I'm saying? He could bless anybody. So right here, this he was making a point. You know what I'm saying? This heathen, Balak, the Moabite, went to Balaam and stuff like that. So the Most High, he's over here, Balaam says, hey, let me do an altar. You see, they were doing the same things we were doing. They were making altars. They were sacrificing. Just the same as they're doing Moab. What they give fruit to a Buddhist, a Buddha, or whatever, that little thing and stuff. Like, put that fruit right there and let it rot. What happened? They got all their customs they got from us, but they worship their own gods in their own ways and stuff like that. But they all want to be us. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High chose to work with Balaam to prove something. You know what I'm saying? Just like he stiffened Pharaoh's heart, so he could prove something to Israel, so he could bring down the weak. You know what I'm saying? And to prove something to the heathens that they can't mess with. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why Most High is dealing with Balaam. Other than that, he's not speaking with Balaam like Balaam just wake up and just, and the Most High is giving him dreams or something like that. He's doing this for a specific reason. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And God met Balaam, and he said unto him, I have prepared 7 altars, and I have offered upon every altar a bullock and a ram. Verse 5. And the Lord put a word in Balaam's mouth and said, return unto Balak, and thus thou shalt speak.
All right, so this is book of Numbers, chapter 23 and 6 in the Hebrew. Wayashab al Yawah Wahana Nazab al Ilathwa Hawa'ah Wakal Shaya Mawa'ab. Verse 7. Wayasha Mashalwa Waya Amar Man Aram Yanakanwa Yanakanya Balak Malak Mawa'ab Mahararya Quadam Laka Ara La'a Laya Ya'ikwa Ya'ikwa Walaka Za'ima Yasharala. Verse 8. Ma Aquab La'a Quaba a wa ma azaim la a zaim Yahweh. Verse 9. Kaya Maraash Tazarium Anyo Anwa Wamagab Wamagabaiwath Ashawa Wanwa Hun Ain Labadad Yeshakan Wabagaba Slaki Wabaga Wayam La'a Yataka Slaki Yataka Shab. Verse 10. Maya Mana Ipar Ya'aquab Wamasapar Ath Rabbi Yasharala Damath Napashya Mawath Yeshamar Salaki Yesharyam Watahaya Akaryata Salaki Akar Yathya Kamaiwa. Verse 11. Waya Amar Balak Al Bala'ain Ma Ashyata Laya Laqab Ayabya Laqwa Kathyaka Wahana Barakath Barak. Verse 12. Waya Ain Waya Amar Halaya Slaki Hala'ah Ath Asherah Ashyam Yahweh Bapya Athwa Ashamar Ladabar. End of 12.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 23 and verse 6 in the English. And he returned unto him, and lo, he stood by his burnt sacrifice, he and all the princes of Moab. And he took up his parable and said, Balak, the king of Moab, has brought me from Aram out of the mountains of the east, saying, Come, curse me, Jacob, and come, defy Israel.
So, once again, he's Israel's enemy, and we got many, saying, it's Moabite. He wanted to defy Israel, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to hinder Israel, the people, right? And this is what they do. And they all have, that spirit, because they all know who we are. He knew we came out of Egypt. I'm saying? Everybody around amongst, in that vicinity, and then however far they go to the ends of the other earth, wherever, north, south, east, west, they all send out reports on people. We make it seem like nobody knew who Israel was, but he knew exactly who these people were, and he wanted to hinder them. Go ahead.
Verse 8, how shall I curse whom God hath not cursed? Or how shall I defy whom the Lord has not defied?
This is what Balaam is saying. He said, how can I curse? You know, that's one thing about this heathen. And there, you know, there's heathens that, you know, believe, you know, there was heathen said, hey, yo, God, you know, is the God, is the one true God. You know what I'm saying? Look, that when I think it was Joshua, Moses sent, I think Joshua and Caleb into the land to go spy on them and stuff like that. And the heathen woman, I forgot what tribe she was in, but she said, hey, you know, I know who you guys are. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's talking about you guys. You know, I think she let them hide on the roof or something like that. The men were looking for them. Heathens were looking for them and everything like that. They said, look, she said, look, if you help me, you know what I'm saying, and just help my father, just, you know, save us, save my household. You know what I'm saying? And they did just that. You know what I'm saying? They did not unalive her, that woman, you know what I'm saying, or her household. But they know, Balaam knew. He was like, hey, I can't curse these people. The Most High cursed them. He believed in the Most High. You know what I'm saying? But he just wasn't of the tribes. Go ahead.
Verse 9. For from the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills I behold him. Lo, the people shall dwell alone, and shall not be reckoned among the nations.
Should not dictate their ways. You know what I'm saying? The other nations will try to reckon, you know, dictate, you know, try to change their course of direction, what have you. Try to hinder them in any way they can. And that's what he said. The nations aren't going to be able to reckon with these people. You know what I'm saying? What have you. Go ahead.
Who can count the dust of Jacob and the number of the fourth part of Israel? Let me die the death of the righteous, and let my last end be like his.
I mean, that's heavy right there. He said, let my death be as of the righteous. You know what I'm saying? Let my end be like a righteous man. His death be the end of like a righteous man, right? You know what I'm saying? And we can't even, you know, we so defiled, we can't even stop eating pork. You know what I'm saying? We don't even want to be righteous like that. You know what I'm saying? We claim we love the Most High. We say we Christians and stuff like that. And I'm saying we because, you know, we were all in the same book. You know what I'm saying? Same under the same umbrella, so to speak, what have you, right? You know what I'm saying? But we claim we love him so much. You know, we get our Bibles or read. We don't even know what we're reading. You know, we just be reading, thinking he's looking down at us. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, God, you know what I'm saying? My ways, I'm sorry, and stuff like that. And then go, stand again. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said, let me die like a righteous man. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to be righteous. You know what I'm saying? How do you do that? We got a dietary law. Try to go by that dietary law. No, man, we want to feed that belly. You know what I'm saying? We want to be gluttons when it comes to abominable foods. You know what I'm saying? Eat a whole tray of shrimp. I remember I did that one time, man. Ate that, you know, the stuff that the raw shrimp.
Right.
It's not raw, but it's like, you know, you dip it in that stuff. I forgot what it's called.
It's like this cocktail.
Cocktail. There you go. Man, I ate a whole thing of that stuff one time. And, man, I got to run. I started throwing. I was like, it was food poisoning. And, hey, that bacteria got me. It got me. The toxins got me.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, and this is what we do because we lust for these delicacies that they call them now. You know what I'm saying? Lobster or whatever, oysters. The same thing with oysters. You know, there was a man. He worked. I forgot where it was. I don't know if it was in the Bay Area or what have you. But he was by the water. You know what I'm saying? But he dealt with oysters. He worked at a restaurant, dealt with oysters, right? Years later, he's not working at that place. He goes back to that place or something. I think he got oysters. My memory certain right. He got to think oysters. Bacteria killed it. You know what I'm saying? There's bacteria on there that can unalive you.
Well, sir, you are right. That is correct. I remember that story.
You heard the story?
I remember that. Yeah, it literally killed him. It did kill him. It was one time where I think it had went up to his brain and started feeding his brain. Yeah,
and that's that bacteria.
Yeah, that's bacteria.
Do you see? I don't care how much you try to clean off the shell. You know what I'm saying? That is bacteria all on that stuff. You know, you got bacteria on certain mammals in the ocean. You know, like even turtles, they know where to go, where they got certain species that clean their shell. You know what I'm saying? Take that bacteria. They know the bacteria is not good. You know what I'm saying? But here we are, we consuming this nasty stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's hit and miss. You know, I was fortunate to make it through. You know what I'm saying? But there's some people like my grandma, you know what I'm saying? If she eat one shrimp, suffer. You know, I don't know what it's called, but you know, suffocate. You know, she's allergic. She was allergic to shrimp. You know, but and, you know, but we still got people out there that's gonna our people, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna still eat that stuff. You know, sloppy. Was at the end of 12.
Verse 11. And Balak said unto Balaam, what hast thou done unto me? I took thee to curse my enemies, and behold, thou hast blessed them altogether. Verse 12. And he answered and said, must I not take heed to speak that which the Lord has put in my mouth?
You know, he said, hey, I'm gonna listen to the Most High. I'm gonna listen to, you know, I know he's the almighty power. You know, this is a heathen saying this. You know what I'm saying? And I got to do more research. I believe he's a heathen. He's a heathen. But you know, I couldn't find nothing on him. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, I think his father was Bayor or something like that. Whatever, but he's not from the tribes. This man is not from the tribes. You know, that was in 12 concept. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 23, verse 13 in the Hebrew. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 23, verse 13 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar, Al Yawa, Malak, Makah, Na, Asya, Al, Makwawam, Akar, Asherah, Tara'an Slaki, Tara'an Wa, Masham, Apas, Patazawa, Slaki, Patazawa, Tara'ah, Wakalwa, La'ah, Tara'ah, Wakabanwa, La'yah, Masham, verse 14. Wayakwakwa, Shada, Tazap Yam, Al, Wa'ash, Papasaga, Wayaban, Slaki, Wayaban, Shaba'ayin, Slaki, Shaba'ayin, Mazaba, Slaki, Mazabaka, Waya'al, Par, Wa'ayal, Bamazabak, verse 15. Waya'amar, Balak, Hata Yazar, Slaki, Hata Yatazar, Ka, Ilatka, Wa'anakya, Akora, Ka, verse 16. Wayakwar, Yahweh, Bala'ain, Wayasham, Dabar, Bap Yawah, Waya Amar, Shawah, Malak, Waka. Thadabar, verse 17. Wayaba'a, Al Yawa, Wahanawa, Natazab, Al, Ailatwa, Washarya, Mawa'ab, Athwa, Waya Amar, Lawa, Balak, Ma, Dabar, Yahweh, verse 18. Wayasha, Mashalwa, Waya Amar, Kwam, Balak, Washamai, Ha'azab, Ha'aya, Ha'azayamna, Aya, Banwa, Tazapar, verse 19. La'ah, Ayash, Wayakazab, Waban, Adam, Wayathatkam, Hahawa'ah, Amar, Wala'ah, Ya'asha, Wadabar, Wala'ah, Yakwayamna, Yakwa, Yakwayamna. End of 19.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 23 and verse 13 in the English. And Balak said unto him, Come, I pray thee with me unto another place from whence thou mayest see them. Thou shalt see but the utmost part of them, and shalt not see them all, and curse me them from thence.
I mean, Sluggy, once again, I mean, this dude, he's still trying. He's like, all right, come, let's go see this other part, this other utmost part. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, he just won't get it. You know what I'm saying? He will not get it, just like Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? He made his heart stiff, you know, just so he can make it a point. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 14, and he brought him into the field of Zumpim to the top of Pagash, and built 7 altars, and offered a bullock, a ram on every altar. And he said unto Balak, Stand here by thy burnt offering, while I meet the Lord yonder. Verse 16, and the Lord met Balaam, and put a word in his mouth, and said, Go again unto Balak, and say thus. And when he came to him, behold, he stood by his burnt offering, and the princes of Moab with him. And Balak said unto him, What hath the Lord spoken? And he took up his parable and said, Rise up, Balak, and hear. Hearken unto me, thou son of Zippor.
You know, so like he over there, he asking, hey, what the Lord say? I'm like, this dude thinking like, okay, this is gonna be it. Just stubborn, just hard headed. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be it. You know what he say? You know, and then he, you know, Balaam said, look, hey, hear these words. What the Lord said. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 19. God is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Has he said, and shall be in Slakia, and shall he not do it? Or has he spoken, and shall he not make it good?
You know, like I said earlier, this man, this king of Moab, he knows exactly what happened to Egypt. He know exactly what all the plagues that the Most High put on that people, those people. You know what I'm saying? He knows exactly what it is, but he's so terrified and so jealous when it comes down to it. They're jealous of these people. You know what I'm saying? He's jealous of these people. You know, he said, look, the Most High don't lie. You know what I'm saying? What he said he gonna do, he gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna tell him everything he gonna do. You know, but he's not gonna hearken to him. He's not gonna listen. Go ahead.
That was in the 19th.
That's in 19. Come. Shit. Let's see. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 23, verse 20 in the Hebrew. Hana, Barak, Laquaktaya, Wabarak, Wala'a, Ashayabna, verse 21. La'a, Habayat, Awan, Baya Aikop, sluggy, Baya Aikwab, Wala'a, Ra'a, Aimal, Baya Sharala, Yahweh, Allahaya, sluggy, Allahaya, Aimwa, what the rock, what the rye, sluggy, what the rayak, sluggy, what the rayait, Malak, Bawa, verse 22. All Mawatazaya, sluggy, Mawatazayam, Mamatazar yum, Kathawai path, sluggy, Kathawai path, Wa'am, Lawa, verse 23. Kaya, La'a, Nakash, Boya I, sluggy, Boya I qua, sluggy, Boya I qua, Wala'a, Kwasam, Boya Sharala, Ka'aith, Ya Amar, Laya Aikwab, Wala Yasharala, Ma, Pa'al, Al, verse 24. Hun, Ain, Kalabya, Yakwawam, Waka Arya, Yatanawa, sluggy, Natanya, Yatanasha, La'a, Yashakab, Ain, Ya'ala, sluggy, Ya'akal, Tapak, sluggy, Tarap, Wadam, Kalalium, Yashatah, verse 25. Waya Amor, Balak, Al, Bala'ain, Gam, Quab, La'a, the Kabnawa, Gam, Barak, La'a, the Barak Nawa, verse 26. Waya Ain, Bala'ain, Waya Amar, Al, Balak, Hala'ah, the Barthaya, Al Yaka, La Amar, Ka, Asherah, Yadabar, Yahweh, Athwa, Aisha. That's right. Yeah, that's in the 26.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 23 and verse 20. Behold, I have received commandment to bless, and he has blessed, and I cannot reverse it. Verse 21. He has not beheld iniquity in Jacob, neither has he seen perverseness in Israel. The Lord his God is with him, and the shout of a king is among them. God brought them out of Egypt. He has, as it were, the strength of a unicorn. Verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath God wrought?
Slucky, and he was telling them, you can't curse Israel. You can't sit there and do voodoo against Israel or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Because you know why? The Most High created them. That's what Rod is. He created Israel. You think, the Most High is going to, now the Most High is going to do it. But ain't no man just going to come out or woman and going to come out and be able to have that power to curse Israel unless the Most High let them do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's telling you right here. You can't do nothing against Israel. You can't say nothing against Israel. No kind of curse whatsoever. Go ahead.
Verse 24. Behold, the people shall rise up as a great lion and lift up himself as a young lion. He shall not lie down until he eat of the prey and drink the blood of the slain. Verse 25. And Balak said unto Balaam, neither curse them at all, nor bless them at all. Verse 26. But Balaam answered and said unto Balak, told not I thee, saying, all that the Lord speaketh, that I must do.
He said everything the Most High tell him, I'm gonna do this. I mean, this man just hit his donkey 3 times. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, and the donkey turned on. It seemed like he didn't even trip that the donkey was talking to him. He's like, look, fool, don't you see that angel with that big ass sword right there? And then the angel finally appeared to him, be like, hey, it wasn't that for that donkey, I was slaying you, but he told him straight up. So now everything that he's saying, everything the Most High say, hey, man, hey, I believe everything he's saying is what I just saw. But he's doing what the Most High told him to do. He said, go tell Balak so you can show him all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was the end of 26. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 23, verse 27 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar, Balak, Bala'ain, Laka, Na, Aquakya, Salaki, Aquakka, Makawam, Akar, Hawalia, Yayashar, Ba'ayanya, Ha'ala, Ha'ala, Ha'yam, Wakwa Bathwa, Laya, Masham, verse 28. Wayakwak, Balak, Ath, Bala'ain, Ra'ash, Hapa Iwar, Anashaquak, Slucky, Anashaquak, Al, Panya, Hayash Yama, Slucky, Hayash Yama, Slucky, Hayash Yaman, verse 29. Waya Amar, Bala'ain, Al, Balak, Bana, Laya, Baza, Shaba'ai, Mazabakath, Wahakan, Laya, Baza, Shaba'ai, Paryam, Washaba'ai, Ayalam, verse 30. Wayaish, Balak, Ka'asharah, Amar, Bala'ain, Waya'al, Par, Wa'ayak, Slaki, Wa'ayal, Bamazabak, Slaki, Bamazabak. That's the end of 23. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 24, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Waya Ra'ah, Bala'ain, Kaya, Tawab, Ba'ayanya, Yahweh, Labarak, Af, Yasharala, Wala'ah, Alak, Kapa'ain, Bapa'ain, Lakara'ath, Nakashyam, Wayashath, Al, Hamadabar, Panyawa, verse 2. Wayashah, Bala'ain, Af, Ayanyawa, Wayara'ah, Af, Yasharala, Shakan, Lashabai, Lashabat Yawa, Watahaya, Al, Al Yahweh, Waka, Allahayam, verse 3. Wayashah, Mashalwa, Waya Amar, Naam, Bala'ain, Banwa, Ba'ir, Wana'am, Hagabar, Watam, Ha'ayna, Ha'ayan, verse 4. Yes, sir. Let's start at 27. 27. Yeah, 27. Okay.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 23 and verse 27 in the English. And Balak said unto Balaam, Come, I pray thee, I will bring thee unto another place. Peradventure, it will please God that thou mayest curse me them from thence.
This is the third time. It's to come over here. Let's go over this way. You think something's gonna change? You know what? And that's what. You know, that's that R word kicked in. You know what I'm saying? Like he just didn't know the da.
Salaki, sir, just always just trying to get over.
and trying to get over.
Yeah, God.
Trying to get over. It. Yep. Trying to get over. Praise. Like.
In verse 28, and Balak brought Balaam unto the top of Peor that looketh towards Jethmo. And Balaam said unto Balak, build me here 7 altars, and prepare me here 7 bullocks and 7 rams. And Balak did as Balaam had said, and offered a bullock and a ram on every altar. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 24, and verse 1. And when Balaam saw that it pleased the Lord to bless Israel, he went not as at other times to seek for enchantments, but he set his face towards the wilderness. And Balaam lifted up his eyes, and he saw Israel abiding in his tents according to their tribes, and the Spirit of God came unto him. Verse 3, and he took up his parable and said, Balaam, the son of Beor, hath said, and the man whose eyes are open have said.
What was that?
That was the end of the service.
That's 4, right? Oh, okay. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 24, verse 4. In the Hebrew, Naam, Shammai, Amaria, Al, Asherah, Makazah, Shadia, Yakazah, Nepal, Wagalah, Wagalaya, Ayanyam, verse 5. Ma, Tabwa, Ahalaya, Ahalayaka, Yaiquab, Mashaka, Nath Yaka, Yasharala, verse 6. Kanakal Yam, Nat Yawa, Kaganath, Alya, Nahar, Ka'ahal Yam, Natai, Yahweh, Ka'arazyam, Alya, Mayam, verse 7. Yazal, Mayam, Wadalyawa, Wazaraiwa, Bamayam, Rabyam, Wayamar, Wayaram, Ma'agad, Malakwa, Watanasha, Malakathwa, verse 8. Al, Mawataza, Yah, Mawatazayahwa, Mawatazaryam, Katawaya, Katawaipath, Katawaipath, Wa'am, Lawa, Ya'akwal, Gawayam, Zor, Tazaryawa, Wa'itaza mat yaham. Yagaram. Wakataza Yahweh. Wakataza Yahweh. Hamak Taza. Verse 9. Karai. Shakar. Ka'arya. Wakalabya. Maya. Yakwa Yamar. Yakwa Yamanwa. Mabarak Yaka. Barawak. Wa'ara. Wa'arar Yaka. Wa'aror Yaka. A reward. In the verse 9.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 24 and verse 4 in the English. He has said, which heard the word of God, which saw the vision of the Almighty, fallen into a trance, but having his eyes open. How goodly are thy tents, O Jacob, and thy tabernacles, O Israel. As the valleys are thy spread forth, as gardens by the riverside, as the trees of aloes, which the Lord has planted, and as cedar trees besides the waters.
The Most High, he always, he compares us to, beautiful things, and these trees right here, I look these trees up, right? You know what I'm saying? The Most High's favorite flower is the lily. And if anybody ever look at the lily, you can actually see the Dawadah, the shield, 2 Ds. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. When you look at the lily, you can actually see the shield of David, But this line aloes is related to the lily tree, to the lily flower. This tree right here, it actually, when it rots, when it decays, it makes a fragrant resin that you can actually make perfume out of. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a beautiful creation, right? I mean, the Most High planted these trees, but I thought about it and I was like, damn. That's what he compares us to these trees, to that type of beauty, to that fragrance, what have you. But now, what do we have in Israel with our women? You know what I'm saying? Now, Isaiah, we got a stink. You know what I'm saying? When we used to be like perfume, we used to be beauty because we was royalty. You know what I'm saying? But we had stink. We had bald. Now our women have bald hair, what have you. You know what I'm saying? But this is crazy how you can actually it rots. It's so powerful. It rots, but yet it turns into a beautiful, smelling good fragrance. You know what I'm saying? It's a trip inside the wood. And the cedar tree. That's a evergreen tree. These things right here, and it represents like strength. It's a strong tree, and they can grow up to 120 feet. 120 feet and 40 feet wide. 40 feet wide. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then this tree, the gum, the resin on the gum, it has this gum substance. This stuff right here can you can turn it into insect repellent. like for real. Like it's a trip, man. I looked this stuff up last night, man. I read this stuff, right? And I was like, damn. But the thing is, I compare the fragrance to a woman, right? I'm gonna compare this strong tree. I mean, look how it's so tall. I mean, can you imagine being the trunk of a tree being 40 foot wide. You know what I'm saying? Like you think, just imagine when that thing falls down. I mean, it's gonna shake. You might fall from it landing on it, hitting the ground, and you falling from the ground shaking. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much power. And yet, that's our men, the men of Israel. We have so much power, but yet we're weak now because we don't want to follow the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It says in Deuteronomy 28:32, you know what I'm saying? They should take our children from us, and we're not going to have strength in our hands to take our children back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, we so weak we can't even strengthen ourselves to not, to put down shrimp, crab, lobster. That's how weak we are as men now. You know what I'm saying? When we have strength, and that's like I said, the Most High compares us to, just beautiful, strong things in this book. You know what I'm saying? Good slug.
Verse 7, he shall pour the water out of his buckets, and his seed shall be in many waters, and his king shall be higher than Agag, and his kingdom shall be exalted. God brought him forth out of Egypt. He has, as it were, the strength of a unicorn. He shall eat up the nations, his enemies, and shall break their bones.
Oh, slug. Read that again. He shall what?
Break their bones.
No. He shall. Before that, so before break their bones.
He shall eat up the nations, his enemies.
His enemies. The Most High has enemies. He's not all love, you Christians.
Right.
He shall eat up his enemies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to wake up, Israel. It's no such thing as we all coming together, you know what I'm saying, holding hands, one big melting pot. The Most High has enemies, and he's going to come and deal with his enemies because they are against the chosen people. You know what I'm saying? The lost sheep of the house of Israel, so-called Black, Latino, and Native American man, woman, child.
What? And shall break their bones and pierce them through with his arrows. Pierce them through with his arrows. Verse 9. He crouched, he lay down as a lion, and as a great lion. Who shall stir him up? Blessed is he that blesseth thee, and cursed is he that curseth thee.
That's right. And here it is. We got, the Christians and man, you know what I'm saying, the powers that be, they tell us that, they don't know where the other 11 tribes are. But yet they know one tribe. And that tribe just happened to be the Caucasian man, the Caucasian race. You know what I'm saying? Like those people are cursed. You know how you know they're cursed? Who's the biggest talk right now? You got Trump, right? You know what I'm saying? And then who's his partner? Who's his close friend? You got so many of them. No, you know that one, the one that everybody talking about. You've been talking about Epstein. Look at the name. Epstein, a Jewish man. A Jewish man. You telling me that's God's chosen people right there? He's from the lineage of God's chosen people. This man has, he was a math teacher and just climbed up in the ranks and started being a bank advisor or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I guess he's good with numbers, good with money, but he started advising certain celebrities and stuff like that, and then got an island somehow, you know what I'm saying? And then started doing lewd things to little children, and bringing everybody and their mama, like Trump, over there on that island and doing abominable things. Bottom line, you saying this is God's chosen people? This man right here, no, this is God's enemy. Right. They are imposters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we are the children of Israel. We're spreading this word. We're waking our people up. And we telling our people not to be living this alternative lifestyle, right, not to be defiling young women and children. You know what I'm saying? And males.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Doing all kinds of manner of wickedness, abominations that the Bible speaks of, that the Most High said it is. You know what I'm saying? These are not the people. They are the synagogue of Satan that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to bring that out with this Jewish man. But like I said, he's not blessed. He is a curse.
Right.
He's an abomination. He's a heathen. He is vile. And his people as well. All the tribes of Edom and all these other heathen tribes are abomination to the Most High. And the Most High is going to do what? Come and deal with his enemies. He's going to send Yahweh Shai Mashiach, which the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. And he's going to come with a sword, like it says in Matthew 10:34.
Right.
And he's going to deal with his people. You know what I'm saying? But with that, we're going to close it up.
So, okay, sir, we got one more second.
No, we ended at 9.
They ended at 9?
Yeah, 9. That's what it says on the phone. It said 9, 24 and 9. That's what I'm like, 24 and 9. All right. You know what I'm saying? We did all right.
Men of Israel, Amajim, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah. Yashmatah, Men of Israel, Sar, which means the Sar turns to the sister. Men of Israel. We're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters watching online and the sister in the room. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Alathan Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yashmatah, class dismissed.